A new tool for managing complaints and reports within Quebec schools will be implemented Monday as the National Student Ombudsman takes up the role.
For schools, English schools, French schools, public schools, private schools, so it's about 1.3 million students that are going to be allowed since today to fill complaints, or their parents, of course, about school services.
The National Student Ombudsman supervises a team of regional student ombudsmen whose primary responsibility is to ensure the rights of students and their parents are upheld. The entity operates autonomously and independently from the school network.
There's two steps before us. The first step is at the level of the school. The second one at the level of the school board.
The National Student Ombudsman's mandate covers preschool, elementary, and secondary education, as well as homeschooling, vocational training, and adult education.
The goals for this year is to having a good credibility quickly. And for the sextortion part, we have the mandate to receive the complaints and reports from sexual violences. That included sextortion. It's included in it. So we will have probably cases like that we're going to handle.
If we wanted to end gender-based violence in schools, this isn't the greatest mean.
Melanie Lemay, a sexual violence advocate, says the focus should be on prevention, adding resources to train staff and giving children the knowledge they need to recognize sexual violence.
The problem is, from one school to the other, sexual violence and the way that the principals intervene are very differing. And this is very problematic because we don't feel as well that we're making sure that from one school to another, all students are safe the same. And we've seen it in the last few months with the scandals in Saint Laurent.
2 weeks ago, former Montreal primary school teacher Dominique Blanchette was sentenced to 8 years in prison for luring and sexually abusing 5 young girls, some as young as 10 years old, between September 2017 and May 2022. Last year, 3 high school coaches in Montreal's St. Laurent borough were charged with multiple sex-related charges, allegedly involving 2 minors, spanning nearly a decade.
We need to do more to create a culture in which children are safe and have the means and the tools to go forward and being heard.
In Montreal, Swidda Rassy, City News.